Alright, so what if we like focus on dodging and focus on power attacks? Wait, what? I punched him first. Oh, I see. The power attacks are slower. So we're gonna go dodge that one and then kick him twice and then power attack. Never mind. I'm trying to get used to the rhythm of the AI combat. I think I'm getting better at it. Alright, good. So we're gonna punch every single person we find. Hey, look, they're punching each other too. Serious business. Look at her poking him with that stick. Amazing. Alright, so we talk to this person. What is this? Why is this? What is this thing? Book stand? Auspicious portents. Understanding the stars and the universe is a very important goal. By examining the universe, we can interpret and predict things to come. The sky is where the great dragon is said to dwell, and in his illustrious home, we can see the signs of his effects on creation. That's a bit strange. In actual Chinese mythology, dragons don't live in the sky. Like the dragon is not a sky god. The dragon is a creature that lives in the world. Like there are sky gods, but they're like spirits. So it's kind of weird that the dragon is in the sky. Of the observable phenomena, three major ones are the most auspicious: comets, the flames of the heavens passing across the sky; eclipses, during which the power of the gods block the sun for brief periods; and falling stars, marking the descent of one of the celestial bureaucracy to the earth. Alright. Oh, and we can experience. Nice. Let me just spam quick save. I think this game is from that time period when you want to quick save all the time. Harmonic combinations. To fight without thought is suicide. The path to victory is laid out one step at a time, each ahead of your opponents. Sagacious 10. Harmonic combinations demand the use of two styles in rapid succession. The first must be of the class called Support, the second from the class known as Martial. Timing is the key. Begin with a focused disabling effect, and follow quickly with a powerful barehanded blow. The two actions working in concert will create a harmonic channel in your chi and wreak havoc upon your foe. You must be swift, as the window to create the harmony is limited. Disable your foe, close swiftly as you change style, and strike with all available force. Let nothing stand in your way, but beware, opponents of great strength may possess the training to resist this technique. Thought will guide you to victory. Harmonic combinations will ensure the journey is swift. Okay, so Heavenly Wave, Legendary Strikes. I want a Heavenly Wave. Don't do that. Heavenly Wave, do something, and then Legendary Strike, do something. Apparently that's the advanced combos. Jing Woo.
Always good to see you wandering the school. You're the best among us, after all. So it makes everyone train a little harder when you're around. The tricky part is making sure we're emulating you, not hoping to take you down a peg. You should think carefully before bruising the tender egos around here. Oh, did I tell you to see Master Li when you have a chance? I'm not taking the blame if you forget.
Who is this guy? I mean, he just told me all the things I need to do, but who is he and why? This Smiling Mountain. He's a big man. Smiling Mountain, wait a minute, there's money? There's money on my map.
I thought Master Li would have your attention for the rest of the day. It is good to see you. I know you haven't had much time for simple sparring. It is too bad. Your fellow students benefit from your experience. A strong opponent is the best trainer.
Is he supposed to be a Buddhist monk? Like the big ears thing is a... Supposedly it means the person has good fortune.
I am charged with giving whatever instruction I can, but my insights deal more with the philosophy of combat than the skills themselves.
Are you serious?
Master Li is very strict about what is taught here, because martial skill is a pathway to great power, and that holds certain risks. It is not just good over evil. Few things in life are that simple. The common way to say it is, do you follow the way of the open palm or the closed fist?
What?
A term for the high path, or perhaps the way of restraint and harmony. Many aspire to it, but few achieve it. It is a path of resisting tyranny. Of course, the source of that tyranny varies. It is just as dangerous coming from without as within.
Okay, apparently there's a morality system in the game.
Tyranny from external sources is easy to find and fight. Defending those who cannot defend themselves is a reasonable example. But when your abilities are so much greater than those around you, there is the temptation to set everything right by might alone. That is tyranny from within.
Sure.
True, but that can become a convenient excuse. Eventually you may decide that even direct violence is too inefficient for someone of your strength. It is a small leap from there to enforcing your will so that the crime never takes place. Suddenly you are the oppressor, when all you wanted to do was make things right. This way of the open palm is not without its hidden dangers, despite the best of intentions.
Okay.
It is the low path, the way of aggression and discord. A misunderstood path often misused by those who wish to justify a thuggish nature.
Thuggery.
It is not as simple as crushing your enemies or as mindless as terrorizing the weak. It is a mindset born of impatience, of imposing your will.
So, should we be a thug or not be a thug? That's the question.
An evil man might ignore a plea for help because he does not care, but that shows a disconnection with the world. That is not part of the way. A man on the low path might also ignore that plea, but he would do so because that person should demonstrate they are fit to survive on their own.
That doesn't that doesn't make any sense.
The difference is in the details. That same man might help if the odds are unreasonable. He might also do it to incur favor. There is thought in his actions. He is not a mindless killer, but he may let strength decide what course is best. That is why it is a dangerous path. It can so easily be misinterpreted.
Okay.
You are the sum of your actions. The harmony or discord that you sow will weigh on your shoulders as surely as any physical yoke. But there can be advantages. Certain forms of attack inherently lean toward one extreme or the other. They have a rhythm that resonates within you. You may find that some attacks perform better if you are more intent on causing discord. How you use this is for you to discover and decide.
Every time he says harmony or discord, I think about My Little Pony. Alright, previous
I am
question.
charged with giving whatever instruction I can. Who are you interested in?
People, Master Lee.
Master Lee is a private man, and I will not presume to speak for him. His interest in you surpasses the care of any master I have known. He must see great potential in you.
That makes him sound like a pervert, but okay.
I'd rather not. He is impatiently traveling the low path, and I long ago abandoned him to it. He is reckless, and he neither seeks nor wants my guidance.
Should I punch him for you?
As young as he is, Gao has impressive skill. Master Lee has tried to restrain him, but I know how far he has gone. He wields powerful energies, but has the temper of a child. Master Lee has taught the base of such techniques to you and others. Mastering Qi is important for any student here, but he also demands control. Gao's father most likely tutored him. By all that I have heard, both are impatient and spoiled. They can be provoked into explosive outbursts.
Literally? Like, can they literally explode?
Only what she lets me know. A very private woman, despite spending so long in the school. You probably know her as well as anyone does. She has great skill, but a reluctance to use it. If she were to let go, she could be very powerful. Perhaps that is what she fears.
Okay.
If you wish, but only introspection reveals true insight. I used to call the trading center of Phoenix Gate my home, but I am settled here. I have nothing to go back to.
Right.
It is not important. Suffice to say that I prefer this little village to the temptations of a greater city. Enough about me. What else can I do for you? It has been several years since I arrived in Two Rivers. I was surprised to find a teacher of Master Lee's ability so far out on the borderlands. It was a fortuitous accident. I have studied the martial arts all my life, and serve your master as I am able. He is devoted to your training, and needs someone to assist the other students.
Okay.
I am charged.
Oh wait, he sells things?
Ah, yes, training. For some time now, I have offered, for a small fee, to run students through a short regimen that will help them enhance their abilities. The lessons you learn from me, or from any trainer for that matter, will stay with you and help make you stronger, or better able to focus your mind or magic.
Right. So we can buy stats from him.
No, I try to improve base abilities, but through the basics that Master Lee has instilled. When you have the opportunity, I'm sure you will pick up new styles quickly.
I don't know how complex the combat is supposed to become.
Training has worth, and Master Lee allows me to collect a small fee to reinforce this. Travel outside Two Rivers and you will find my prices are quite reasonable.
Oh, is that right?
Let's see what you can learn.
Belly of Iron. Buy price 400, available 1, inventory 0. Health plus 3, chi minus 1. Chi plus 3, focus minus 1. Focus plus 3, health minus 1. Why would I want this stuff? And I have nothing to sell. Alright, bye. Alright, the fat guy sells stats, but I don't understand why we want them. And this is where we were before.
I am restored.
Okay, shift is heal. Spacebar is block. Where is this and why? Why would I come back here? School gate. Hold on, let me... There's a back door to the school. I can just run out of the school if I want to. There is a map, right? Hold on, let me just go map. Okay, that's not really the map. Escape and map. Legend. Point of interest, exit, player, store, base camp, plot giver, shrine. Okay, I see. Alright, I see. So we've got sparring. Let me just quick save again. So I think we've talked to everyone around here, right? And this is like the main gate, the school gate, right? And the master's back there. We need to talk to him.
Typical.
What? Oh, Gal the Lesser, hey.
Oh, you're finally here to talk to Master Lee, are you? I certainly hope so. The old man is in there meditating, and he won't train me until he talks to you.
Cool. If I'd known it was holding up training, I would have come sooner. You disrespect our master by following that. The old man, well, he is an old man. Hey, let's talk to you.
The senior student, Master Lee's little lapdog here to talk to me? My lucky, lucky day.
It is.
Don't you have something more important to do?
Well, we can punch. Think carefully about how much you value your arms before you speak that way again.
You don't want my answer to that question. Go talk to one of your sandal-licking friends and let them tell you I'm jealous. I'm sure Wen could stammer out an answer for you, something to make you feel all warm inside and just great about yourself. Master Lee wants to talk to you. Do me a favor and go talk to him. Then maybe I can actually receive some education at this school.
But I'm talking to you. Hey, hey, hey,
I
talk
have
to me.
nothing to say to a dog bounding after its master.
Talk to me.
I have
Talk to me.
nothing.
Talk
I
to
have
me.
nothing.
Talk to me.
I have.
Talk to me.
I have.
Talk to me.
I have.
Talk to me.
I have nothing to say to a dog bounding after its master. Go
Alright,
bother
well,
someone else.
he's boring. What is this? The Old Tongue Volume 1, To Fan or the Old Tongue, was the native language of one of many kingdoms struggling for supremacy before the empire was unified by Sagacious X, our first emperor. Wait, that's our first emperor? I thought Sagacious X was only a few decades ago. Or is that not? As the wars raged, constant shifts in territorial leadership spread the use of the Old Tongue. By the time Sagacious X formed the empire, the Old Tongue was so widely spread that it became a second official language of the Jade Empire. Sure. Also, why is double tap? Okay, double tap is roll. What is this? You receive martial styles. Press the attack button to close. Martial styles do not always access the energies of mind and body harmoniously. Sometimes imbalance is the source of their power, as it is with Iron Palm and Viper. Each requires possession of 3 meditation scrolls that prepare the student for the forces that will be encountered. If these disciplines are attempted without complete understanding, the student risks accessing more power than the body can withstand. Knowledge of Iron Palm and Viper is not often shared, as most martial practitioners consider them to be in opposition to classical teaching. If a student happens upon one of the scrolls detailing these styles, he or she cannot and should not attempt to train in the style until gaining the possession of all 3. The most difficult and humbling step of any journey is the acceptance of one's own limitations and confronting whether the journey is possible at all. Okay, well we found the scroll box. Look at this fire, hold on. No, I'm not looking at the fire. Interesting. The Long Drought stands as one of the worst periods in the Jade Empire's recent history. 10 years of scorching heat and little rainfall took their toll on even the prodigious reserves of the Empire's granaries. The sages predicted at least 3 more devastatingly dry years, while those in the Ministry of Harmony watched the death toll mount into the hundreds of thousands. That's crazy. Then Emperor Sunhai declared that the drought was over, and somehow it was. Through the Emperor's divine will, green returned to our parched land and stability was restored. That sounds like shenanigans, but okay.
I have nothing. I have nothing. I have nothing to say to a dog bounding after its master. Go